Evening, folks. What's cooking? Oh, I'm just doing a visual check on my levels. Trying to see if it looks okay. It might be okay. It sucks because I'm always fiddling around with this stuff between doing creative streams and then doing like a D&D stream, because when I'm doing a creative stream, I'm less concerned about like what my desktop audio sounds like, but when I'm doing a D&D stream, I'm very concerned because I want everybody in the chat to be recorded at a nice conversational volume level. But anyway, Happy New Year's 2017. Waboosh, it's here. And what's been going on? I put a new update to Halloween Forever last week, and it seemed like it was okay, but then it was causing some people to have crash on launch. I think I know what might be up, but anyway, I rolled it back because who knows what was wrong with it, that sort of thing. I mean, I probably do know, but it's up to me to find out, up to me to discover why. But I've got a good idea why. I need to fiddle around with Windows 10. I'd love to make my Alt-Tab, the stuff that pops up less in your face. A lot of it's kind of big. But anyway, let's switch over to the project view. I don't know if I came down with my full blanket regalia and hat and stuff. I don't know if it's really necessary today. It's not as cold in the basement. Cup of hot tea helps, so that's nice. I'm just going to take a peek quick at Twitch to make sure that we do have, actually, we should be good. I'm just being fussy. There we go. I don't like the Twitch dashboard. The video player is a lot harder to access. But anyway, let's take a look at what we've got in here. We're listening to some Magical Chase. Alright, it was... I think I might have created a problem with the new gamepad input variables, keyboard input variables, keyboard right. Yeah. This is gonna cause an issue, which I didn't check, but also I'm surprised it would run at all. We'll take a look. We'll dig deep. I need to make more time to mess around with Pixel Edit too, so I can get over being a noob, a Pixel Edit noob. Project takes a lot longer to save now than it used to. It's interesting. Actually, I want to take a look in these settings for a quick minute. General I have a feeling that I have like always keep up to date ticked on, and I don't want to do that. Always reload change files. I'm not sure. I'll have to look for that another time. Not important right now. Okay. Where are my scripts for my config button scripts? Or script save config. History Fox with the auto host. Right. Global keyboard map right. None of this exists. Those don't exist anymore. Global keyboard map right. So if I was to do a project-wide search for that, show me all the instances. Yeah, I have to change these in a handful of places. So we've got found script config check doubles, script save config, an object controller. Object controller config. Oh man, did I do a really sloppy job of this? Or... oh no, a lot of these are commented out. Okay. Yeah. Definitely did a little bit of a sloppy job. Oh well, let's fix it, I guess. What's up, James Ed? How's your New Year's, dude? What is new? What is happening? Okay, I'd just love to get all the things open. Then I have to change these in global keyboard map. I'm actually gonna open up text edit a quick minute, just so I can paste the old variable name so I know what to look for later. Someone makes a false statement, then you explain it away. Give me some context. That's tough, man. And Robin Fire, good evening. What's new? What's happening? Happy New Year's. Happy 2017. I think my hat's gonna be making my head itchy. See ya. Now I can hear my music more crisply. Yeah, it's hard, James. I feel like arguing points or discussing things with people of like a different opinion of yours, or a different opinion than yours, has changed. Where people don't really like discuss or argue things to be one-legged seagull. Thanks. Yeah, people don't really discuss things to, you know, potentially change their opinion. Just people enter into a conversation like that assuming that they are right always. So It's not like who has the better argument or who has more evidence. It's like, I'm right, you're wrong by default. And that's a lot harder to unwind. And, yeah, Happy New Year's. These old things. I've had these guys since my cat ate the last one. The cable on the last one. Okay. A lot of stuff I gotta fix up. Keyboard map right, script config check doubles. So I need script config check doubles. Okay, I think I can hit all of those, maybe, with the find and replace. Yep. Yeah, well, James, you're doing God's work. A lot of people just kind of wash their hands of it. It's tough too. Like, I've had this conversation with a lot of people where, in some ways, it's just been easier to not engage with people that are gonna come at things from a difficult. Yeah, you're the angry one. You're not the reasonable one who just rolls over and lets like a terrible argument like sweep you off your feet. Object controllers start. Object controllers start. Still has those variables in it. Damn. Oh yeah, I think this is all deprecated. Global. Only included for backwards compatibility. Yeah. Huh. Whoa, loud. Game Freak. What's up, dude? Game Freak's notification. What's happening, man? Just trying to figure out what I did so sloppily to get things running more stable. And I realized I didn't do a very good job changing all of the instances of those variable names. Oh, bummer, man. Do you have a cold or like something worse? Sorry, dude. Rotten time for it too, with all the New Year's happiness intending to take place. Well, you're feeling better. That's the thing that matters. Oh yeah, James, look at that. And the bigger sword too. That's really cool. Look at this. James's little fighting soldiers. Yeah, you definitely have like a good feeling for the timing now. And there's like a rhythm to it. I like it. I'm assuming the one on the right is the new one. Oh, good job, Game Freak. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel very well. Yeah, two different characters, but you can see that the. No, totally. You can see that the one on the right has like a different philosophy behind it. Yep, there's a different feel for like the animation timing and all that. You've got it. I think you've got it. Script save config. Okay. Keyboard map. So we only want to change. Okay. We just need to add key in front of these, right? It's gonna be keyboard key. Oh no, keyboard key. This is a different set of variables. Keyboard map right. No, maybe this should be fine. Keyboard map right. That's only the mapping. Right, because I had to use like two variables for each one of these things. Oh, Magfest. Man, that's already happening? Is that the one in Maryland? You should hit up Wanyo-Dose, because those guys usually go down there for some music and partying times. James, are you just going to hang, or are you going to go show something down there? That's very cool. Object controller. All right. Something tells me keyboard. Something tells me everything is okay. Gosh. So what's the new stuff that I made? Oh, Wanyo-Dose. Hang on. There might be a 0 in there. He pops in every now and then. I know he's got he does a lot of pixel art on Twitch too. Yeah, him and his Buffalo boys go down there quite a bit. Oh, I don't want the actual controller. Oh my gosh. I really can't wait to start looking at Game Maker Studio 2, just so some better way to manage all these nuts windows. Nice, yeah. Shoot-shimi. I can finally say it correctly. Shoshimi. Shoot-shimi. Alright, global gamepad. Alright, keyboard. I think all of these are okay. Object controller step, object controller create. Do I key right? Well, okay, I think this is probably what we might be getting into trouble for. Controller start, don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, man, Buffalo Boys. I think all of their team, all of the Shoot-shimi team is like a bunch of Buffalo lads. Buffalo Boys? What happens if we actually met like some boys from Boise, Idaho? Are they like, is there like a game dev boys scene in Boise? Oh, Inverse Phase. Isn't he... Is he doing that insane like shinobi, like science fiction shinobi looking game in Construct? Or no, he's a musician person? Gosh, I don't know. Wait a second. I'm trying to look at their website. It looks like it might just be music. Nice. That sounds great. I can't wait to take a look at that. Or wait, Inverse Phase, weren't you sending... yeah, that is the Bandcamp that you were sending around the other day. I love that stuff. Inverse Phase is good. I finally get it now. I finally understood it. Let me rearrange my tabs so that one's close to that one. Man, I feel like a dum-dum. It's so hard to keep all this stuff straight. Okay. So we aren't actually, in the old school way of defining these variables, we aren't actually defining the new variables that we made. But let's do it, just for the sake of... Yeah, it took me a little bit of mental arithmetics. A little bit of mental arithmetics. Alright, global var key, keyboard right. I'm just gonna borrow these this bad stack. Yeah, dude, what can I say? It's been a good long feeling week. I don't know, holidays are kind of tough, challenging. They're fun. But I like my brain is fried in a different way than if I'd been like working overtime a ton. Keyboard. So we have to add this. Add this in there. Well, dude, I hope you have a good time. I wish I was going down there too, so we could hang out in person. But another time, we'll have to wait for another day. Keyboard action. Create player input variables. Need to make the gamepad ones. And those are... Yeah, dude, Happy New Year. 2017. Be excited. Key gamepad. Gamepad attacking. Gamepad action. Okay. Yeah, dude, new Persona's coming out too. I'm also excited about that. You read my mind. I like Persona. Yeah, I've never finished a Persona game, but they do a lot of nice things, and also really stress me out. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, 'cause I played a bunch of Persona 4 Ultimate on Vita. And I was like, this game is awesome, but holy crap, am I stressed out about managing my day-to-day time correctly. It's like you take somebody who in real life is like pretty task-oriented and needs to like kind of get stuff done at the right time or whatever, and then you're like, wait, I can like do homework or read or learn how to fish or like hang out with my friends or a girl, and like all of those have like endgame repercussions. Oh, what do I do? So my answer to that was just literally play the game with the walkthrough, and it was like the only way I could like take that part of my brain out and not stress about it. Yeah, they're this weird cool mix of like kind of mechanicsy dungeon crawling stuff and then like almost like a light dating sim, but like just lots of like friend relationships and social stuff. Spawn meets Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, that's kind of like the context or like the world. You know, Spawn meets Johnny Mnemonic set in like a Japanese high school. You still have to go to class and all that nonsense. But yeah, I don't know, they're fun. That's a pretty good summation. Oh yeah, I brought this down here. I don't want to have like I already have like a pile of like garbage on my desk. I don't want to have like a ton of toys down here. But my buddy Matt sent this, and I thought people would probably get a kick out of it. Oh shoot, hang on. Like, every time I publish a build, I have to disable full screen on the builds. Start in full screen. Soon we'll just get that full screen toggle in there, and that will be the be all end all. But he sent me this. You sent me a baby Metroid. It's like, it's see-through. You might not even really see it. It fits right on your head. It actually reminds me of like those like prong things, those like head massagers you use. To be like, oh yeah, I've got some tension up here. Help me out, buddy. Dig right in. A little bit, it's a little bit rigid, but it was really funny. My daughter opened up the box because I didn't know what this was, or I didn't know what was in there, and she opened it up, and she just like she pulled it out. And she was like, "Wow!" She really liked it. And Persona is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei. Yes, yeah, Persona is a spin-off, but I feel like it's like of the branches of the tree, it's a pretty independent trunk at this point. You know, and then there's like the whole like Devil Survivor stuff on like 3DS. It's weird. It's interesting. But they all have kind of a similar gist. I think we might be okay. Oh, why is the game not showing up in weird. Why isn't the game showing up in OBS? I'm looking at my preview and it wasn't actually in there. What the heck? We're supposed to just do a display capture. I'm trying to show that the build is launching and then it's not showing up in OBS. Weird. Okay, oh my god. It might restore defaults on the config screen, and they're going to restore defaults on the I didn't split my restore defaults stuff. Man, this stuff is annoying, guys. Supporting your game, it's for the birds. A new game for WonderSwan. I love people that do that. I would love to do that, but I feel too compelled to be able to like sell something. Why isn't this visible over here? This is driving me nuts. Hang on a second. Display capture. It's showing in the thumbnail. It's rendering. Now it's there. What the shit? What the shit? I'm pissed. Man, that makes me mad. I hate when stuff doesn't work. Okay. What do we got? Object player key not set before reading it. If key attacking. Script check attacking. Alright. Yeah. You wanna get your game out on like a bunch of different platforms if you can. This feels like a new problem. Yeah, I'm not... I think I'm more interested in creating content and creating like fun and interesting content than I am like making like a technically sophisticated thing. I don't know. I'm never gonna have like a frilly engine or like really cool stuff in my game unless I just kind of slowly roll it up. Okay, where's this error? Action number 1 is step event of object player. So key attacking is never set before this. Script check attacking. Alright. But wait, object controller, step. Global key, keyboard attacking. We should be good, guys. Key gamepad attacking. Cablasto, thanks. Such sage advice. It is garbage. I just realized. What's up, dude? Happy New Year. Script check attacking. Unless it's not set just before. If key attacking. Hang on a second. Wait a second. Fucking GameMaker, this is pissing me off. No, I actually didn't. It's still... I didn't sweep anything up in the basement. They're still just in a pile. This shouldn't be key attacking. This should be global key attacking. Man, why does... I'm really starting to get pissed off because GameMaker... Robin Fire, take it easy. GameMaker keeps like reverting single lines of code to shit that's like months old, and I don't know where it's getting it from. And this isn't stuff that I've like touched. Just straight up key attacking hasn't existed since I made all of the player input variables global variables. Oh my god. What the hell? Really not the kind of shit that I want to be fixing. Global player. Everything should be global stuff. Yep, global key down or global key action. Yep. Do I have key attacking in here? I think that's all in that one script. Oh, no. Yeah, if not global key attacking. Jeez. What a nightmare. All instances, yeah. What a pain in the ass. GameMaker, don't make me quit you, GameMaker. We have such a nice thing going. Yeah, I only have one version. It's all version control, dude. Unless source tree is crapping its pants on me, but maybe I don't know. I sure don't like it. All right, let's get the restore defaults thing separated into two. So annoying, so freaking annoying. I thought I set the restore defaults into two things. Man. I wish I could just have somebody like go back, or I could like Google myself, be like, what the hell was I doing 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? And I could say, aha, I did change it. There's a gremlin. He's straight to muscle. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, I think I'm getting riddled hard. My code is riddled with like garbage bugs that shouldn't even been there. Pretend fighting. James, read pretend fighting during your debate. Did it come to pretend blows? All right. Controller config. Right, just these two. Okay. Global sound game music. Oh, or maybe the restore defaults is just in the controls side, because like the options one looked correct. Nice. What's up, Tigerian? Has in a grim pantomime. Okay, object default. Wait a second. String right down left. It doesn't look like it's there. I don't know why the sound went back on. What the shit? Shadow UFC. Shadow Ultimate Fighting. Okay. GameMaker, please stop inserting arbitrary bugs into my code. Let's see. All right, Cablasto, enjoy some of that game. That video game. Oh, cool. Yeah. Dude, you gotta be the next PewDiePie. Scary VR game. And what happens here? So it's getting saved in the temporary files. Maybe it's just nuking those every time. It used to be good about keeping that. Yeah, exactly. We all tried wrapping our heads around the PewDiePie phenomenon. on New Year's Eve. Watched a bunch of PewDiePie videos. No big plans for Halloween 2017 yet. It's a little bit... Oh god, Joey's World Tour. It's a little bit far away. But I'd love to get like another couple characters out. Some just like UX stuff, like window full screen toggles, gamepad remappable controls. And then maybe towards October we'll look at doing some new content, like a extra world or something like that. But we'll see. I want to get some more done on a new game because I've been doing a lot of Halloween Forever support lately. I like that. The Halloween Forever Overly Attached Girlfriend Edition. It's not Halloween Forever. It's Halloween Together. Does this work again? Still breaking. Okay. Wait, key down? Object player key down. All of these should be global variables. I'm gonna lose my mind. Why is this not set up? Something is seriously borked. And it hurts my heart. I want to know what the hell is happening to my game. Alright. See you later. Ginger Snap. Or Thin Mint. I'll call you Thin Mint. Take it easy, Thin Mint. Oh, Platform Labs. I don't know. It's like a little gremlin went into my build files and just like dicks around with like individual lines of code. And every time there's like some new just shit that got moved around. Maybe there's like I don't know if it seemed like really smart for like a virus to be doing that. It's so dumb. Because now it's yelling at me for key down. Key down shouldn't exist. It should be global key down. Global key down. We should only have instances of global key down. Okay. Do we have... Yep. Or it's only in script check attacking. What the hell? Global key attacking. Yeah, there's no key down. It's global key down. My god. Yeah. Tigerian, I just want to know like what the shit's happening. Cuz it's not fun every time I like go to... Maybe you need global var for essential keys. I have global variable. Yeah, so Platformer Labs, you don't understand. Everything has been global var for like control keys for months, but now I'm like opening up the build and there's some shit that's like reverted back to before I started using global variables on those, and it breaks because there's like a mismatch. And I'm like, why? Like, I didn't do this. I didn't change that. So either there's like something really bizarre happening with GameMaker, and I've been like watching it slowly happen for weeks, or maybe like source tree is fucking up. Yeah, god damn it. Trying to mute these, and they don't save. Yeah, so something is goofing. It makes it not fun because like there's always like something I'm gonna miss because it's not like okay, I was working on that thing that I finished 3 months ago, Sorry, I bashed the mic. I was working on that thing that I finished 3 months ago, and it worked, and it stopped working because of some weird arbitrary engine thing reverted it, and now I have to go back and redo it because it was undone. You know, I can't keep working like that. Something's really screwy. You know, and I'm just like it happened too with the when I put up the yeah, I don't know, Crash is messing up my repository. Platformer Labs, I've been using Bitbox and SourceTree to do my stuff, my version control. I have been doing that for a couple months. So I mean, I could roll back to like a repository from, or a commit from like a month ago or something, and just see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we've been crashing a lot more recently. Maybe it... Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to check a repo if it's like turned to shit, or if there's something wrong in there. I don't know. Oh man, all this stuff that I don't know how to do, stuff that I don't want to do. I just want it to work. Toggler's Queasy. What is Toggler's Queasy? I don't know. It just makes me worried to put anything out on Steam at all. Without, like, testing it for a week. Which, honestly, is what I should be doing. Toggler's Queasy. I forgot the Gargoyle's Quest. Yeah, I want to work on Gargoyle Abyss real bad. But this kind of thing is stopping me from doing it. Toggler Squeezy, will the world ever know? Alright, so I'm trying to think of what else I can actually do. Right now. I don't know. I think I just need to like drink a ton of coffee and stay up like a bunch of nights and fight with this and figure out what the hell is happening. Toggler Squeezy. Yeah, I've been trying to brainstorm title stuff some more just because something like Gargoyle Abyss doesn't really say much about what the game is going to be or what the scope of the game will be. So, oh look, there I am, little tiny me. It's me, teeny tiny. Oh man. Yeah. Anything the other stuff I have to test. I have to just look at the beta branch and play it for a little bit and do some back and forth, because I think whatever's happening in this version, or like the local sandbox version, isn't exactly the same as what might be happening on the Steam version, so... Oh well, let's switch over to some art, because I'm too angry to look at GameMaker right now. have to look at Chrome real quick. What do I want to do? Photoshop is going to chew on it. Chew on its face. This is all stuff from working on the trading cards. Oh yeah, the pizzeria. Let me get my files open. Where are my files? Yeah, I'm still gonna do some stuff in this Photoshop file because I don't feel great about working in Pixel Edit a lot more right now. Not without knowing some more, having a couple nights. Oh, Game Freak, way to go, dude. No crashes since I reseated the RAM and did the graphics card drivers update. So that might have been it. But everything's been pretty stable since then. I've been able to have like a handful of, you know, D&D streams, longer streams, this and that. So, yeah, so I don't know. That's okay. I'm going to just do like a Google tab for is there a way to source tree, how to check. Some stuff I can look at later. Not gonna worry about it right now. Pumpkin pizza at Halloween for first time in 2016. Nice. Ticket stubs. Awesome. I think I finished my tea for once before it got like super cold. I'm feeling chilly, and I think it's because I took my hat off. I might have to put my hat back on. I can't. Nothing works tonight. Everything sucks. Everything sucks, and not in like a cool Descendants way. Alright. Why is my grid so funny? This is gotta be a 24 by 24 grid. Yep. Yes. Yeah, still can't animation preview in here. For the life of me. Oh, I know. I got a new like hair trimmer too, so I can do like more routine, more regular interval hair cuttings too. Gonna chop my chops. Gotta keep my fuzz chopped. Yeah, I gotta put my hat back on. Ugh. Bob Ross. Bob Ross had a good head of hair. Yeah, dude, butternut squash. You can make a lot with butternut squash. It's delicious food. It's really nice. Layers again. Whoa, hey there. Can you just please dock? Photoshop. Oh man. Shaved turkey and pumpkin pizza. Sounds exciting. What do we do with this? So this is something I should be trying to do in Pixel Edit, but I think I'm just scared to start. Well, this the kind of thing too. Like I keep giving myself. I keep working only on stream nights, and that just means I'm going into like so many things blind. I need to make sure I'm giving myself a couple other like instances or moments to get some stuff done during the week. Pumpkin was nice and soft. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's some I don't seek out the pumpkin flavor myself. It's not like that's my like go-to flavor profile. It could be the kind of thing where like if Halloween Forever ever blew up, or you know, anything that I do ever blew up like that, people would start sending me like things like pumpkin pie all the time. I wouldn't mind that necessarily, but like pumpkin stuff. Keep telling my switch stuff to switch from Photoshop to Pixel Edit. Yeah, one-legged. I think I'm gonna be there with you. I'm not gonna be like fully one or the other, but I just need to. I want to start taking advantage of the tile mapping stuff that Pixel Edit seems to have working for it in a much better fashion. And also too, if I can do stuff like Tiled does, and then import it into Game Maker, that would be nice. One-legged, I believe in you. I think you can do it. How bad can it really be? It's just design software. It's not like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be so mad at the Game Maker if it keeps doing that nonsense, or if it starts doing it with 2. At least, like I have to credit myself for like knowing my project well enough to know like immediately, like what is wrong. Where at least, yeah, because I think they're both. Pixel Edit is it's an Adobe Air app, so they made it to kind of like, I think it's built on a similar framework as Photoshop. I don't know how Adobe Air stuff works. I remember talking about that the other day, how I don't know how Adobe Air software works. But it's cool that it exists. I want to take advantage of it. It's okay. The workflow for making like a tile sheet in there wasn't like immediately apparent to me, so I just need a minute to get used to things. Oh man, I need to look at some more good old games too, just to get the feeling and the tone down. I want to look at Demon's Crest a little bit more, but I also don't want to look at it so closely because I don't know. There's definitely like a way they did stuff in Demon's Crest, and I don't know if I want that to be specifically the way that this is going to happen. I could probably avoid that though. There's so much going on in the sprites for that game. Maybe like way more subtlety than I would put into something. I want to take these down here. Oh yeah, I can't. So if I can't right click, I have to use a mouse, that's it. Flip vertical. I still haven't figured that out. Someday. Someday I'll figure out these basic things. Oh, you know what I was really getting excited about? I've always like kind of skimmed past it, but I haven't looked at it that closely. Yeah, I was looking at it the other day. I was thinking about it because of... I was looking up some weird alien illustration from Wayne Barlow's Guide to Extraterrestrials book. And holy crap, his book on pieces, or his like paintings that are sort of like inspired by like Dante's Inferno, are gorgeous, bizarre, twisted, you know, insane things. And I was just having such a good time looking at those, thinking about like, man, these color palettes, this everything is just so on point. I don't know, it's cool. It's like a little bit more grounded in, I don't even know, I would call it like reality, than like Beksinski paintings. But like I like that too. Yeah, one-legged. There's a delicate dance, I think, when it comes to dealing with, you know, I want to refer to something, but also I don't want to look too closely at things. I think I might avoid looking to a fault sometimes, where I'm like not seeing something obvious that could be, you know, like they already did the work in a way, so like here's a good solution, in a sense, but that looks nice. It'd have to be like a different saturation or brightness. Yeah. I don't know, it's interesting. What to look at, what to avoid looking at. Clean this up. That's like a nice, easy, sleazy way to get yourself another. Ooh, that's very, very crusty. Hang on a second. Let me get the least amount of fuzz. Sure, that's fine. And that's just, these were a single line thick. Alright. Yeah, actually, yeah, one-legged, the main reason why I was starting to think it's really time for me to pull the trigger and look closely at pixel edit, at least for animation, is because just I've been having some weird issues getting Photoshop to behave the way I want it to when I'm doing timeline animations in here, where it just doesn't want to preview anything crisply. It just does like the blurry, dithery preview, and that's not really ideal, especially after months and years of having it act the other way. And you think, like, my computer has, you know, all the cojones in the world, but you can't handle this simple operation. What gives? Yeah, I have Sprite on here too. I think something about Sprite just felt a little bit closed in for me, and also I think Pixel Edit has better tile map support for doing some like dynamic tile mapping stuff that Sprite seemed like it was lacking. So I wanted to make some inroads over there and get in with a good thing. Well, because people also use, it seems like people use tiled for that stuff too. But if I can do it all with one application, I'd rather do it with one application than have to, you know, pop around between 3. Or 2, I mean, so. And I think you can do some stuff in Asprite to, like, you know, customize the UI so you don't have like the super chunky pixel stuff, but or the depth, zoom depth of the UI, but it's a good little program. I mean, all of these options are great for, you know, I don't think one of them costs more than $20, and with the Humble Bundle on Pixel Edit still going, that's pretty great too. Oh, this is nice. I keep forgetting to, I've been waiting just until the holidays are wrapped up. But we always do like a white elephant thing at work for holiday times, and I had to miss it this year because I was home for like a sick day with my kid, and but I got all these really nice brush pens that I like using, like disposable brush pens, and since I wasn't able to actually give my gift for the white elephant, I think I'm just gonna raffle them off tomorrow or something. Pick some numbers out of a hat, and somebody walks away with $25 worth of brush pens. Enjoy. So I gotta get them off my kitchen counter. That's the thing. That's the thing that's the most important to me right now. Just clear out the warehouse. Man. This is very relaxing after wanting to set GameMaker on fire. So, thank you for that, Photoshop. I'll take it. I'll take it. Really got to figure out what the deal is with that. I don't know if it's like if other people are having that issue. But I feel like I've always kind of noticed it. And this is the thing I keep saying whenever I've been talking about it. I feel like I've noticed it happen once or twice anytime I open up, or anytime I've ever updated GameMaker, there's always like some weird setting or like something that I'm like, hey, I thought I did that already. Oh well, let me just do it again. And it's like a 2-line change. But when I'm uploading a build on Steam and it's like giving people, you know, like hard crashes, and they're like submitting bug reports for something that's been fixed for 6 months, that's not cool. So I want that to stop, because it's, you know, it's past the point where it's just me in my like testing environment, like, oh, that's goofy, let me fix it. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening anymore. Rocket Plaza, what's up, dude? Happy New Year's to you. And Happy New Year's to everybody else who I didn't wish a Happy New Year's to already. Hope everybody got to have a lot of fun and wear a silly hat and maybe drink a champagne if you felt inclined. What was the other thing that I worked on this weekend? Yeah, I looked up in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm playing Pokemon Moon. I looked up a method for a new method for SOS chaining 4 to 6 IV Dittos. So I started that, and I started a chain today. And I've just been like putting my 3DS to sleep and going back and mashing A. Oh, it's okay, Rocket Plaza. I'm not playing that game. I won't spoil anything for you. I've just been trying to get a perfect Ditto, or a couple sort of perfect Dittos. So make a cute little army of well-bred Pokemon for the first time in forever. And it's cool. SOS chaining is fun. maybe a little tedious, but, you know, I've done worse things in games. Nice. I wish you luck in completing that crazy looking game. It's great. I love like hearing secondhand like the things that people are saying about it as they're playing it, and I'm like, what is this game? It's like it's so well polished, but it like does not look like a thing I want to play. I don't know. It's great. There's a new Underworld movie coming out next week, or this week. I'm excited for that. I might have to take myself to go see it. Let's see, I should actually take a peek. I'm trying to see if, some friends of mine were talking about playing Vermintide tonight. And I'm trying to see if that's happening or not. What time is it? 8:46. Vermintide happening tonight? Do I know what a Marlboro is? I'm not sure. I wasn't planning on streaming it. Oh, okay. You might play it. I probably won't tonight just because whoops, can I type? I probably won't stream it tonight just because I don't know. I just want to have a quiet night of gaming seclusion for a mini. I'm trying to get out of like my mind out of like vacation mode and back into like workaday mode for tomorrow. And like I definitely had a minute earlier when I was starting where I was like, oh, streaming tonight. Oh, it feels like going to work. But I was like, oh, streaming is fun. You're going to get fun stuff done. Game Maker bugs bullshit notwithstanding. So, yeah, it's okay. It's weird. It's weird, like, still doing this fun stuff, but then still, like, my mind plays tricks on me, and sometimes is like, you have to work. Work is not fun. And I'm like, wait, no, work is fun because I'm working on my stuff and my stuff is fun. No, Tigerian, that's, if you listen, let the stream buffer a little bit. I'm not saying, to you guys, just usually this is like how my week feels, on any given week where, say, like, I'll have a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Cool. Try not to do work. Those are like relaxing days. And then Monday is a day where I go like do work 8 to 5 and then, or no, now I go to the gym, go to work like 9 to 5. And then I'm like, all right, and I have to get back on it again at 7 o'clock until whenever. Okay. That's a long day. Starting my Monday of the week with like a long day of that. Usually I always have like a minute Monday morning where I'm like, Monday is a long day. All right, here we go. And then Tuesday, Wednesday are chill days because I like get to be done at 5 or so. And like, if I want to do some work, I can, but usually I'm trying not to do that stuff. And then Wednesday night, I'm like, okay, here comes Thursday. It's another long day, but the day after that is Friday, which is almost like the weekend. So I'm like playing a mental trick on myself. Like, so it's okay. Just do that. Do this one final thing for me, make you an offer you can't refuse, etc. And I'm happy. But Monday is like the hard day. So, James, I did see Rogue One. I took myself to see it last Friday. I went on Friday. It was good. I liked it. It had, it wasn't the best Star Wars movie, but it definitely wasn't the worst. It was pretty good. I think the one thing that was I liked the least was I don't know who's like doing the score now, or who's doing the, like, who's composing it, if it's still like the original composer or whatever, but the music is definitely feeling like it's starting to feel like Star Wars soundtrack motifs. When I was like, oh, they're like trying to make it sound like a Star Wars soundtrack, but make it different. And then I was like, but then I was kind of just like, why don't they just use like the original songs? Like, why did they have to compose something that sounds like vaguely similar? Yeah, K2 was cool. He's a cool robot. The music was definitely weird, but then I think I got used to it. And then it like chilled out, at least. Nice. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I have to take a look. Yeah, the opening crawl. I didn't mind the no opening crawl. Like, to me, it was kind of like it doesn't need like a big. I kind of like just like getting into the story and not being like, all right, I didn't have to like read a fucking essay, or like, here's like whole Cliff's Notes of like the shit you forgot or the shit you already know because you're probably like a Star Wars super fan, and it's just like just tell me the story, and don't tell me the story, like making somebody read like a bunch of narrative is it's not really good storytelling. Yeah, James, I definitely liked it. It felt a little bit long, but it was fun. It's they can keep making these sort of like classic-ish, old school-ish sort of feeling Star Wars movies, and I'd be happy. I don't expect a lot going into them. Yeah, underdeveloped leads. I think there's like maybe a justification for that, but that was the thing. I can't remember the name of the other guy who they like CG'd in, but yeah, the Imperial pilot thing. I was like, why did they just drove him insane, and now he's like masterminding this plot from the ground, and I was like, it's like they fed his brain to a slug, and he's like, now you're gonna go insane, and then he was fine. Grand Moff Tarkin. Yeah, I don't know. So Tarkin, the whole thing, I wouldn't have caught that he was a CG dude unless I had seen something online saying like it's controversial that this guy was CG'd, like doppelganger of film, blah blah blah. And I was like, all right, well that's kind of interesting. I'm probably gonna hate it because of Uncanny Valley and whatnot. And like none of my alarms went off as I was watching that scene. They didn't do a lot with him. They didn't like move him around a lot. It was just kind of a talking head. That was the thing that I think I was most impressed by. I was like, if I hadn't seen anything online talking about how this guy wasn't a real person, I don't think I would have caught it. This is like one of those rare things of it didn't look off to me, and it didn't look like a weird pudding-faced human. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That's really neat. But then when they did Leia at the end, I was like, she just died. That freaked me out. That was freaky. It was like seeing a ghost. So, yeah, I don't know. Rebel Al Qaeda is awesome. Yeah, they're pretty crazy. That's like the funny thing with the whole Star Wars nonsense is, yeah, it's like everybody's crazy. It's like all these rebels are just doing guerrilla terrorism in outer space. Because, it's, you know, if you get to write the history books and come out as like a noble person, then like GG, dude, it's good. Your Tupac hologram moment. I never actually saw the Tupac hologram. But maybe that would give me the heebie-jeebie too. What if he never died? Get Tupac and Biggie up there. Leia. Rap battle. It was I think it was only because she just passed away, and I was like freaked me out a little bit. And I like saw it coming too, and I was like, wait a second. Did they who did they get for this? And I thought it was gonna be what's her face? Jackie O or something. I can't remember. Yeah, the movie could have been better, but also it wasn't bad. I feel like it was. I liked it as much as The Force Awakens. You know, and like The Force Awakens, I wasn't like hot dog, like, oh boy, so lovely. It was a good, serviceable Star Wars movie, but at the same time, it was like way better than the original three. Like movies 1, 2, and 3, not 4, 5, and 6. Like, you're just never gonna catch that magic again. Like, as long as they don't make like the shit they made in like the late 90s, 2000s again, I'm fine. Yeah, I see what you mean, James. Like, they could have done more, or like they could have like catalyzed her like anger or frustration or stuff, but she did just kind of like go with the flow for a lot of it, and that doesn't really, not super captivating. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, even like the whole, you know, deep spoilers, everybody, but like the whole like sacrifice at the end was just kind of like circumstantial. Like if they had like made it more of like a choice, like, you're gonna die if you stay here, and they're like, yep, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, yep, that would have been more important than just like, you know, like, oh look, the world's exploding, yeah, we did the right thing, yeah, cool with this. Yeah, I don't know, there's something there, that like, those things are important, those are important choices, and it all comes down to like, and I feel like a lot of that comes down to like giving your characters agency in a story that you tell, and like letting the audience like, oh cool, they had a choice, I had a choice, or like I have a choice to like do something important, etc. And yeah, I don't know. So letting somebody choose to be doomed is a lot different than just like dooming them and then being like, yeah, it's all right, we saved it, we did it, we wrecked it, we owned it. Not the same kind of feeling you get from that. But I don't know, it's good. Yeah, Alien Covenant is coming up. Alien Covenant. I'm also not expecting a lot, but also poising myself to enjoy it by preparing to have low to minimal exceptions. It's like when he says, I'm gonna wreck it. Exactly. Yes. You nailed it, dude. That's character agency right there. Okay, so we made a cool bloody rock based off this old one. I'm not sure what this little highlight is on there. That might go away. For that to be really good, I feel like this entire face of this rock needs to be highlighted like this. Yeah, that makes more sense. So like light is coming from over here. Ah. Oh well, maybe it just needs a little bit more of this, more of that, more of this. We'll leave it. That really hit home for me. Yeah. I don't know, it's the kind of thing too. Like these things kind of trigger my emotions and like trigger my reactions. And also, like everybody that goes to see like a movie or a film or a story like this isn't going in with the same kind of like expectations or like expecting the same hooks. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of a predictable person when it comes to what I like to see in a movie. A lot of it, or like a story in general, a lot of it comes down to like if you know Joseph Campbell and you write like a Joseph Campbell story, good gravy, digging it. Real happy with that. But if you're doing something very different than that, I don't know, it's like there's a whole different set of expectations that come along with it. Where, you know, you can do something good, but I feel like you're kind of working like an uphill battle that's in that situation. You're giving yourself a struggle. That little eyeball is cute. Alright, let's take a look at our grid. We're probably gonna call it in a minute because I think the Vermintide boys are ready to tide. I might be the only one who's ever played it before too, so I'm gonna have a little bit of here's how you stab rats, guys, and then game is kind of a bitch because it's really unforgiving about its loot drops, so... Whoa, Xenoquark! Who put you in the wall, buddy? I'm sorry if I'd known you were in there. Could have taken care of that at like 8 o'clock. What an entrance. What time is it? 9:03. Alright. So before Thursday night, I'm going to try spending some time just saying what the hell, Game Maker. Yeah, there's an eyeball in there. I was kind of messing around with something. What kind of a basement is this? Yeah, there might be like some eyes or things. Little blinky shapes. Some animated creepers in the sides of things. What am I going to do? Actually, let me make a quick list so I don't keep putting this stuff off and pretending to forget. Trading cards are done. That's great news. Let's make a new page on my to-do list. Xenoquark knows it. It's a wall of flesh. Wallaby. Tigerian. That's horrible. Alright. Game Maker Studio, why you break my code? Is it source tree? Who's breaking my game? Oh yeah, you can put an image, you can put a link on in here. Go for it, dude. We're about to wrap up. just so everybody knows. I know Xenoquark just rolled in all excited like. If you bring that, I tell you what, Xenon, if you bring that energy to Thursday night, we'll have a good time. Bring it that energy to Thursday night. If you can put that little genie back in a bottle. Put a button on it. Plops down the link. Where's that link? ... There you go. Ooh, look at this. Whoa, this looks cool. Look at that map. I'm loving this. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, keep doing it. Really nice. Oh, man. I'm going to bring this up on the main image if that's cool with you. Look at this. Xenon's got like this cool little like game plan sketch. It's like Snake Man, three-headed Snake Man, businessman. He's got like a necktie. That's awesome. This awesome map. I'm gonna save this for later. I'm gonna gaze at this in the wee hours when the will has left me. All right, GameMaker Studio. Why break my code? Photoshop. Why can't animation preview work? That's a sentence, right? I need to start with like a teeny tiny PSD and like troubleshoot that stuff. Yeah, Xenon, I'm assuming you're making a game that looks really cool. Alright, or just like pixel edit. Play around some more. Play around! Oh, I think the reason why I didn't want to do pixel edit is because I don't have actual swatches in there. I set up swatches. If I could do that, then I can actually do some work in there, but I didn't have my colors. I didn't have my beautiful Visibone. I needed my Visibone. Or else I'm nothing. I'm nothing without it. Alright, you guys have been awesome. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you all had a good NYE. I'm gonna try. Yeah, Xenon can do it too. Xenon, make that cool looking game. Everybody will be happy. I'll see you guys on Thursday. That will be the day. I don't think there's any D&D happening this week. So just have the two normal streams. And yeah, you guys have a good couple days. Enjoy going back to work, suckers. I gotta do the same thing. Yeah, one-legged, that's the plan. I gotta pull the pallet in from my good pallets. Alright. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging. Peace. Oh shoot. And Xenon with the follow. Thank you, buddy.